important is that how you fight.
That's good. So you feel that you did a good job up there, and what would you think you'd have to work on up there to get better?
More speed and more hard punches.
Okay, so now when you get back to the gym, what's the first thing you're going to do?
Work on the punching bag faster.
Good, good. Okay, no, you guys will probably meet each other again somewhere along the line, maybe 3 or 4 more times before your amateur career is ended, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys give each other a handshake, and we look forward to seeing you guys again at the next show.
Okay.
Okay? Come on in here, Coach. Come on in here, Coach. We want you to wrap it up. This is the last interview for the day. How did you feel that your kid do? What did you see him doing that he shouldn't have been doing, and what do you think he should have been doing that he wasn't doing?
He got tired. He got tired after the first round. We thought we were in condition, but he wasn't in that much of a condition. So he got tired and he came back. He felt the other kids' punches.
Oh,
so
really?
I think he was worried about the other kids' punches.
Yeah, once you start to worry, you don't relax. Yeah. And when you don't relax, you get tired quick.
Yeah. So I told him just relax and go out and box. And he's a good boxer, and he should have boxed him more. But we'll work on that.
Yeah, you know, and that's one thing, especially with kids. You find out that they aren't mature enough to know that okay, I got hit with a good punch. I'm not gonna let it happen again. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. It's like you hit me, now I gotta hit you back.
Yeah.
No matter what. Especially if the crowd gets involved, then they all they want to do is strike back.
Yeah, that machoism gets in.
Right, exactly.
Can't have that.
As they get older, they learn. They learn how to pace themselves, and they get better and better, and that's all. That's what amateur boxing is about, anyway.
Yeah, it's just learning experience. And,
right. Some of these coaches expect these kids to fight like professionals, which is ridiculous.
No, it's ridiculous. You can't do that.
They have to learn. They have to learn.
It's a stepping stone. That's all. So
that's all it is. Okay, hey. Good luck to you in the future, and thanks for stopping by.
Hey, thank you.
All right. All right. See you again. Okay, folks. I think we've come to the end of the road today. It's approximately 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and once again, we want to thank Alfonso Marquez for allowing us to come in and do this show today. And hopefully we'll be back sometime in the very near future. This is Don Dinkins on behalf of All Sports Boxing Channel and Tim Perez. I've talked to so many people today, I'm running out of last names. Okay, and we'll see you the next time. Okay, folks, we've come to the end of the road at Veterans Park in the City of Commerce. Let me see, we got the 2 main eventers up here today, and we got a couple of coaches and an official in the background. So we're gonna start with let's start with Armando first. And then Armando, we'll let you introduce the rest of the guys, and you can ask them a few questions. I'll let you be a star for today.
All right, I'm Armando from the mighty Paramount Boxing Club, City of Paramount. And we had 4 bouts today. We won 3 and lost. We got robbed 1. And this is Alex Castro today. He had his first victory. He was 0-5 and won today for the first time. Alex?
That's great. Okay, Alex, how do you feel about winning your first fight?
Fine. Good.
Do you feel you did a lot better than you've done in the 4 previous fights, or do you think it was just a matter of time?
I did good. Probably win some more fights.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
How long have you been training?
Almost a year.
Almost a year?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. What weight do you fight at?
95.
95 pounds? Okay, what school are you from?
Wilson.
Wilson?
Yeah.
How was this guy as a coach? Does he work you real hard in the gym?
Yeah.
Too hard?
Yeah.
You ever complain about it?
Nope.
Oh, I was going to say, he wouldn't listen to you anyway, would he?
Yeah.
No, he likes to work you guys hard. And how was this guy? How did this guy feel up there? This guy make you feel like you were in the ring with somebody today?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was very hard.
Okay. And how about you, young man? What's your name?
Angel.
Angel? Were you an angel up there, or were you a devil up there in the ring?
Angel.
You give this guy a hard time?
I don't know.
He says you did. How was it up there? How many fights have you had?
3 now.
3 fights? And what gym are you from?
Norwalk.
Corporate?
Norwalk.
Norwalk. Oh, okay. So maybe you and this guy get together again. If you don't outgrow him, or if he doesn't outgrow you, you kids grow up so fast these days. You like to meet him again?
Yeah.
Okay, well, why don't you guys give each other a handshake, and maybe we'll see you again somewhere along the line. Preferably on April 27th at the show in Inglewood.
Oh,
How about that? Can we make that match then? Why don't we do that right now? Why don't we lock this match up right now? We got the coaches in agreement with this?
Yeah,
okay, you're in agreement. Who's the other coach? You're the other coach? Can we do this again on April 27th? Okay, let's shake. We don't have a pen to sign. Okay. All right, folks. You heard it now. We heard it. Okay, let's talk to one of the officials up here by the name of
David Mendoza.
Okay, David. Now, how many bouts did you referee today? You guys were really busy today.
Yeah, we sure were, and I did 4 bouts that I refereed, and I judged approximately 9 of them.
Great. and the kids comported themselves quite well today. I don't think anybody was disqualified. I didn't see a large number of infractions committed up there today, and so I guess the kids must be doing a good job.
Yes, they did. They did a fine job, and the coaches, I tip my hat off to them because they do their best to try and teach all the kids to adhere to all the rules.
Right.
And of course that makes our job easier.
That's correct.
And most of the time, you know, it's just a great satisfaction to see these kids that they're doing something constructive, and more important, they're staying in shape.
Right.
And
something
hopefully
we don't hear enough of.
Right. And hopefully within time and as years go by and they continue to make this part of their life, some of them will probably have a lot of talent to where they can eventually maybe become pros and make a good living at it.
We'll certainly look forward to that.
Yeah.
We'll talk a little bit about yourself now. How long have you been officiating amateur boxing?
Well, I've been an official for approximately a year and a half, and I used to work for the Santa Fe Railroad, and I retired in '95 in November 15th.
So you're young to retire. What are you doing retiring from work?
Well, my insides are about 80 years old.
Oh,
that's why.
okay.
See, so I'm older than you.
Oh,
but anyway,
okay,
yeah. After I retired, I always had a dream to. Well, not after I retired, but before. When I was a young man, I wanted to always fight, and I did. I fought at the Olympic auditorium. Unfortunately, I started a family, so at amateur bouts, you know, I think we were making $50 a fight at that time. So what I did is that I had about 8 fights, and I had to abandon my dream and go to work. And I was very successful at work, and so I was able to invest a little bit of money, and I was able to retire within 24 years after that. And I came back, you know, and not as a boxer, of course, but as an official, because I really enjoyed. And plus, what made me, what solidified my way of thinking to coming back is because, and be involved in boxing is because of the crime, the graffiti, the prisons are overcrowded, the welfare rolls, and drugs, of course. You know, and when we do all that, I think that we can deter, you know, several young men, you know, that are growing up in this unfortunately violent world.
Yes, unfortunate it is. And I was talking to a couple of the young kids today about that particular thing. I was asking a couple of the kids how do they manage to abstain from getting involved in those negative activities. And they said that they go to the gym, they listen to their coaches, they listen to their parents, and they go to school, and once they finish that, they're back home, and they're not interested in what's going on. And it's such a thrill to hear kids talk like that, because all you hear is negativity.
Yes, you're right, but of course, you know, we can't let the parents off the hook. The parents
that's where it starts.
Are totally responsible for what the kids do.
That's correct.
And if parents see something wrong, they have to speak up. They cannot hold back. They have to insist that their kids follow the straight road.
Right, and another thing they have to stop doing is this excuse about I'm working 2 jobs, I don't have time to do this, I don't have the time to do that. You know, well, hey, you're working 2 jobs for this kid, so it's even more important that you make sure that they're doing the right thing. You can't have your kid come home and not talking to you, and it's like, hey, if he's not talking, I guess nothing happened today. Because something always happens with your kid during the course of the day, and these parents have to communicate more with their kids.
And more important too, you know, there's a lot of single parents out there, unfortunately, and what they have to do is do exactly what you're saying, you know. Even if it means for them to live, say, a step below their means, then that's what they should do.
That's right.
Because if you don't pay now, you're going to pay later.
That's for sure.
I think the Golden Bear made that adage famous, that if you don't change your oil, he was advertising for Pennzoil.
That's right.
If you don't change the oil now, you know, you're going to pay for it later.
Sure.
So that is a must with kids.
And I think that kids now are getting not really out of hand, but they're reaching a certain stage earlier now than they used to. Before it was like once they get 14 years of age, if you haven't disciplined them by then, you can forget about it. But now it's like when they get 9 or 10, 8, 9 years old, if you don't straighten them out now, you're going to have problems. Before they even approach teenhood, and once they get to that level, it's almost a lost cause.
That's
we should never look at it that way, but technically it is almost a lost cause.
That's exactly right.
Okay, so.
Well, no, I just wanted to say that the advice that I would give to parents is stay involved with your kids. Make sure you know where they are 24 hours a day.
Absolutely.
And you'll find that you won't have to make excuses. You won't have to do anything for them if you pay attention to what's going on.
And your kid will respect you so much more, too.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, thank you so much. Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom indeed.
Well, thank you.
Okay, and we'll talk to you again, sir. Okay. What a way to close the show. What a way to close the show. And Mr. Perez,